Hey guys, Pitmaster here. Um, this is testing week number 2. So be on it. We're going to be pushing hard this week. Very hard. I don't know if you guys watched UFC 179 last night, but well, 2 fights I want to talk about. Glover's fight. I mean, just it was a mauling, brawling fight that wore Glover out, and you know, fights are tough, and you watch the main event. I mean, that was all stand up. The Glover's fight, just being on the ground and being held down and punched on the ground, and wrist control. I mean, it's tiring. And then Aldo Mendes, they were standing up the whole time, just about, and just that's exhausting too. And for you guys that are, watching this that aren't, planning on, being UFC fighters or MMA fighters or sport fighters at all, and I hope you never get jumped in the street or have to defend yourself or your family. But if you do, I mean, conditioning is key. I mean, conditioning, can you imagine if Aldo wasn't in top shape going into that 4th round, it would have been ugly. I mean, it's the difference between winning and losing, a lot of the time. I mean, if you don't get in the first shot, if you don't hurt him right away, I mean, a lot of fights in the street and in the cage end up just being a war of attrition, and the one with the most conditioning will win. And that's, CrossFit is all about that. We want to be in top shape. We want to be healthy. That's one of the reasons we stay fit. Fitness leading to health. I feel like fitness is a big part of health. Add in, good diet and other things, proper rest, etc. But fitness also is the difference between your life and death a lot of times if you get jumped. Because a lot of times in a street fight, that adrenaline starts pumping, you better be in shape. Because if he is and you're not, or she, what if it's a she? That would be brutal, wouldn't it, guys? Get your ass whipped by a chick? I'm sorry. I'm just saying. That would be pretty ugly. But, I mean, imagine Ronda Rousey jumps you. Or some of these girls on the Ultimate Fighter show. I mean, they could beat a lot of guys their size or even bigger that don't know how to fight. So, with that said, stay in shape. That's my basic thing is take the conditioning seriously, because it could not only mean the difference between life or death if you get jumped, but it adds to your health, which sometimes could mean the difference between life and death. So fitness is so important. Take it seriously. We push you in class. We want the fittest martial artist in the world, and we're known for that. And we have that. You'll never go to any other martial arts school and get the kind of hardcore workouts that we do. You're just not. I mean, anywhere, go down the street, you're not going to leave a pool of sweat like you do at our gym. It's just, and that's a good thing. It's a good thing. It's a hard thing when it's happening, but it's a good thing. So take that seriously, okay? Another word of advice I have today is, and I noticed this in the fights last night, and I've been preaching this for years. Never kick while you're backing up, or never kick when your opponent's coming in towards you, because you don't want to be on one leg kicking while your opponent is coming at you. You might land the kick, but you're not going to have much power on it if you're leaning backwards and he's coming forward anyway. But the chances of him grabbing your leg or knocking you off balance while you're on one leg kicking is much too high. It's just not worth it. Never kick when your opponent's coming forward. Have both feet on the ground. Have a good solid base. Okay? So, good solid base. Train hard. Take the fitness very seriously, guys. Like I said, I don't mean to harp on this, and I don't want to be a drama queen, and but your hardcore fitness very likely could mean the difference between you being alive or dead. And I know that sounds dramatic, but life's dramatic. that it was dramatic for me to say life's dramatic. But anyway, train hard, eat good, okay? Live clean and fight dirty.